Previously on Into the Yonder Void. So Kian and I, we were hanging out, being big old phoenixes, I guess, for some of us, and happened to see a sun lion temple, basically, and made my way down and met a really angry Sangren. And while that was happening, it seemed like Kian was getting closer to her phoenix buddies. And they just offered us halflings. I don't know about that, but I wonder what the rest of the group is doing.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hello!
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. A bi-weekly Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table, we have our players.
Have you still been saying weekly every time?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. We gotta...
I'll say bi-weekly.
You could just say a D&D podcast. You don't have to put a...
That might be harder to remember, though, just because of the cadence and the flow.
Say a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast.
A Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast,
There it is.
brother.
Yeah, say
Push it, drag it, pull it. Sunday. I'm Billy, and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas, and I play Gil.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each bi-week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 103.
103. Incredibly unremarkable number.
My contribution sounded like when you sing in really old churches.
Huh?
That's like the... It's like
Like a
always
Gregorian
Like
chant.
Zelda?
not even just like my grandma's old Lutheran church where they have the organist, and the organist is like 94, and then everyone's like, God is good.
God is good. God is fine. Satan is good. Satan is our pal.
Yeah. But they had candles at Christmas Eve, so that was dope.
Was it lit?
Was it Catholic?
No. So
It was Candlewick.
it's Lutheran, but it was like old
It got
school Lutheran. So it's
Which,
basically
they're
it's
Catholic light,
Yeah, basically Catholic.
I was baptized Lutheran, in case anybody was wondering.
Oh, no way. High five.
I'm not high-fiving.
Not a high-fiveable
Yeah.
situation.
I had no choice in the matter.
He's been trying to sin
Yeah,
ever since, but he's
same.
absolved.
Fuck!
You don't understand. I need to go to hell.
That's where all the music is!
On the list!
That's where my dad is.
My dad!
Billy, can you have a character with that voice? Do that again.
Chris Penn.
Quit pointing that gun at my dad.
Oh, man.
We have a review.
Is it a good one?
Probably not.
Yeah.
This is from Darkstar,
Sucks.
who infamously writes shit reviews. No, I'm just kidding. He left it on our reviews channel on our Discord, which you can do if you join our Discord. It is free. Whoa, it's directed right at me. At D20 Tomas. My new review of the show. This is amazing shit. Now shut up and listen.
Oh.
And then smile, laughing face emoji, Gil face emoji, and then 2 flowers on top of each other emoji.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Like,
And it was
We know what it
edited,
means.
so he went through the trouble of
Ooh.
choosing those and retyping it. Thank you, Darkstar. I'm
Darkstar.
confused
I
by
love flowers.
this, but thank you.
Oh,
It's-
those are 2 D20s.
My God, I
Damn
need my
it.
new
I
glasses.
like the flowers.
I appreciate it, Darkstar.
Thank
you for the kind
words.
Oh, nice. Dorkstar.
Darkstar?
Dorkstar.
Darkstar?
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Gather round. campfire has been...
Ow.
Ow!
For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I want you to tell me, if you were any kind of weapon, what weapon would you be based primarily on your personality and habits?
That's so fun.
Gun.
Where'd you get that?
Dragon because it has the same number of letters as my name.
Anga.
Kanak. All right, and we are going to start with Fee.
No, you're not. No.
Yes.
I guess like a pencil. Because at first glance it doesn't look like a weapon. You know, you can use it for other skills. They're not just for hurting, but also it can be a pretty effective weapon. So.
All right.
Just
Pencil.
ask my roommate.
Just ask that guy in John Wick 2. A
Uh,
fucking pencil.
So yeah, okay. So it is a pencil, and also that I guess makes pencils canon in this world. So,
Yeah, like what kind?
yeah, a
Like
charcoal
Ticonderogas
pencil.
are up in here.
Number 2.
Those are the best.
All right. Now we're moving to Nez.
I think first thing that comes to mind for me would be a bow staff. They're sturdy. They're mainly used as defensive weapons, but you can also use it in other ways to like help, like with walking and whatnot. So it's functional, it's defensive, and it's sturdy.
Very nice. All right. Next up, we have Can.
I think I would be some kind of like biological weapon.
Such as?
Oh, I don't know, maybe like some gas. Something like that. I just can't see myself being like a sword or a knife or something. That doesn't feel like me. But biological warfare, that checks out.
Said with the 10,000-yard stare of a of a murderer. Thank you, Can.
Francis
You're
Ford
welcome.
Coppola directing Can's campfire question.
And Gil.
I feel like I would be a sword or a knife or something. You know, something pokey, something sharp. I'm quick in cutting, and you know, maybe like a pitchfork. Multi-pronged. I have some prongs. That could work, right?
This is your answer. Anything can work, I
You
guess.
went
I'm
from-
talking to myself.
You went from Inigo Montoya to Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2.
Nobody suspects the pitchfork.
And they'll find you at lots of mobs.
It has utility, and it pokes 3 times at least. It'll be a pitchfork with four prongs. So a pitchfork. Final answer.
The other is just a trident.
Right. Not that one. That one sucks. 4 is where it's at. Pitchfork.
Is it the barbs that
Prongs.
is it the barbs that take it from a pitchfork to a trident? What
I
differentiates?
think it also
It's-
has to have 3.
It has to have intent. You could pitchfork
A trident.
You could bale some hay with a fucking trident, like, but
I
the
think you meant
intent is
pitchfork.
Could you rule the sea with a pitchfork? No.
I think so.
I'll answer that for
explicitly
you.
no.
I think
They've
so.
tried and they failed.
King Triton.
Trident.
Certainly did.
Okay, but there's got to be a subset of the sea where like a pitchfork works for some sea people.
Yeah,
Undersea
farm.
That'd be
farmer.
cute.
Yeah. They gotta poke something on
God,
there.
that'd be cute.
Just gathering up seaweed.
Yeah,
with a
your seaweed
pitchfork.
farm just feeding the sea
floats
cows,
away.
the sea cows, sea chickens, farming
Underwater.
your sea cucumbers.
Gotta let the seahorses roam.
Yeah. Adorable undersea farm.
Yeah, get on, go on, get yeah.
A seahorse cowboy is very funny.
Get on out of here!
I feel like
Hat is
we're-
constantly
floating
just
away.
That's
It's got to swim up to it.
Damn it, there goes my hat again. It's the third one this week.
And you know who catches that hat? Probably Kenny Chesney.
I got this for you. It is I, Kenny Chesney.
My God, it's me, Kenny Chesney. You have returned, great God, just as the prophecy foretold.
You have returned from whence you came. Welcome back, brother.
All right, shall we get started?
Maybe. I don't
Just
know.
to spite
Bronze
Billy,
will
yes.
go.
That's the way to do it.
Here we go.
Just set it up to where, yeah, it's reverse.
I don't think we're ever going to start. Fuck you, Billy. We're starting right now.
That was good.
That was a good maniacal
Yeah,
laugh.
that was very good.
You should be a maniacal character.
Tight.
Dude, I had a theory on my way home from the gym.
Sick.
Yeah?
Is it about my life? What's up?
Well, it's about Nez,
Ooh.
and it's about Toko Lagashi. And just something Seth said weirdly in the theory chat. I was like, what if my mom and Toko Lagashi are in cahoots? Like maybe
Ooh.
they got it on or something.
Ooh.
Like,
You talking about when I was talking about Benelok?
yeah.
Ooh.
I just started thinking about like whoever's spinning these yarns because they have their hands in multiple baskets.
So many cookie
And then I was
jars.
like, well, if Gil's mom is consorting with anyone, we're in trouble. Like somebody's in trouble.
I got a lot of irons in the cookie baskets,
Yeah.
all right?
There's a lot of ways this can go south.
yeah.
When we last left off, y'all were
Shit was going
separated.
south.
Yes, shit was going south.
Real south.
Gil's mom was fucking his deity. Shit was wild. Just really raw dogging it.
Mommy, no.
You took the mushroom and that's what you saw.
Oh, God. Unsee. Unsee.
Close the third eye.
How do you command Z mushrooms?
Format.
They've been trying to figure that out for years. Yeah, you guys were separated. Half of you were in the bowels of this dungeon, consorting with spider creatures, and specifically Woat. And you guys were traveling with Loom, and you guys Nez and Gil, I should specify, had been moving through trying to get to the top section, and when you went through a door, you ended up in a shop.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side of the coin, Fee and Can, you two were with Macy traveling. Does anybody remember what the name of the place was?
Denny's.
Starts with an A.
Applebee's.
My bad, it was Applebee's. So it was the Ashen Ares, and you guys were trying to get to the top of the dungeon. You guys were in this glowing area, the Ashen Ares, and you had encountered Can's cousins that they thought of as cousin because Can is a giant eagle right now, and they are Phoenix Psi. And then you encountered the temple, and you met the lion, and now
The
you're
witch.
back.
And the wardrobe.
And we are going to start with, you know what? I'll flip for it.
This song title is crazy.
We're going to start with Fee and Can.
Then were created the gods in the midst of heaven.
Gross.
It's from Abzu.
Oh shit, they're people.
Play it cool.
Oh, I can't watch halflings get eaten. Can you read?
Cousin, does this please you?
So, do these folks, like, make your snacks?
No, they are the snacks, cousin.
Where are they sourced from?
I'm gonna try to help you stay calm.
Grass-fed halflings.
From farm to table.
Be
Organic.
ready to run.
They are sourced from here, cousin.
Wait, you got halflings living here?
No. These are the Whisperias, cousin. I can see your confusion. They take the shape of... To specify, cousin,
these are not sentient beings. They are something like spiritual pellets, and they take the shape of something based on your mind to try to get us to stop eating them. But they're not actually whatever it is that you're seeing them as. I don't know what to call these creatures.
That guy's fucking lying.
I'm not fucking hungry.
And
Thanks.
while the halflings on the ground are like, don't eat us, don't eat us, don't eat us.
As I was trying to talk to them and calm them, do they even say anything other than that?
When one looks at you, Fee, it turns into a little puppy, and it's just like,
Oh. What? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't want them to kill a puppy either, but the fuck is this? We can communicate.
You
still,
know
right?
what I... Oh, fuck.
We can't.
I can't communicate.
That's
I'm
what it
trying to remember
was.
if it got cut off.
Yeah.
It got cut off.
It did going in the temple. That's it. Fuck.
So I probably can't talk to these critters either, can I?
Not the halflings, no.
Dang.
You could talk to your cousins.
Well, you know what I would hate? Berries and toast.
At that moment, they all turn into berries and toast.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Proceed.
I'm gonna...
They're still living things, right?
They're not. According to the phoenixes, they're not. They're not
The
sentient.
berries are still like,
Do they have faces? Yeah, do they have faces on the little berries?
Just say yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I might be like, oh shit, they have faces.
They're
I don't
just
know. I
happy
don't know,
little
Can.
Adventure Time berry people.
Macy, have you seen this before?
No, I can't say that I
Us.
have.
Ah.
So is this just like a regular kind of meal, or
Cousin, this is what we eat
it
here.
feeds the soul?
Yes, it is energy. It is just a magical effect. There is no
Please.
sentience inside these creatures.
We have family. You promise?
Yes, cousin. Why would we trick you?
I don't know.
it's just a prank, bro.
So why do they turn into halflings for you?
They didn't. They turned into that when we brought them near you.
What do they turn into for you?
Phoenixes.
And one stares at the berry and toast, and it a small phoenix appears.
Oh.
It's cannibalism.
Would you eat that one?
Would
you eat that one?
Well, yeah, because I know it's not what it is. So, yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'd eat it.
And it just, as if to prove its point, it chokes it down. And then you just watch as it's just a burst of energy inside the body that you can physically see moving through.
Does it scream when it's eaten?
No, there's no sound when it's eaten.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one of the berries and toast halflings.
Okay. You
No, you monster! Ouch!
No, the minute your beak touches it, it basically disperses that illusion, and as you swallow it, you feel the warm energy passing through you. And if you are injured or anything like that, you basically gain the benefit of a short rest.
That is an interesting evolutionary trait. It's designed to appeal to something that has emotional capacity. It's not a
That's
natural predator
manipulative
that's
as
an
shit.
animal. Because if an animal saw something that
But it's also weird that it had enough insight to know.
right, so it
About me.
implies
It's
intelligence.
It's like a boggart defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Oh no, they won't want to eat. What's your, not necessarily your fear,
What's
but
your
what-
aversion? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
that is weird.
Hmm.
Also, I'm just gonna splice in the sound clip from Nope when they get sucked up into the.
Bad time. You guys haven't seen that?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Okay.
All right, I'm
I was
going
gonna
to. I'm gonna
I
give
don't
Fee
care
a
anymore.
nudge.
I don't have the energy to care anymore.
All right, Macy. This isn't eating people, right? They're not people.
I don't know.
I say everything's a gamble in this life, but
He just stabs one. He's like, I don't know. I don't eat.
I go to pick up a berry, and it's staying a berry right now.
no.
As
If
I
you
pick
try to
it
pull
up-
it apart, it'll turn into like energy in your
Oh,
fingertips.
okay. Then I'll try to eat it. Or I guess,
Yeah.
You know,
There's a little tingle and light in your mouth, and then you would have to consume the whole thing in order to receive the benefit of a short rest.
Okay, I'll do that if it's fine when I eat one, and then it doesn't taste like
Yeah.
something like eating flesh. So,
What if flesh is good?
Yeah, you don't know.
yay!
Unless
I
you
need
do,
that
you
short
friggin-
rest because I had 1
Mm.
HP this whole time still.
Forbidden long pig.
But yeah. So yeah, you consume this and you feel energized. You feel great. Like you can keep going. If you had a point of exhaustion as well, you can get rid of that.
Okay.
Well, that was surprisingly good.
Yes, cousin. This is what we eat here, cousin.
Cousin.
Cousin!
Did anyone
But-
make a bear joke yet about these people?
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
But that has to be kind of like unappetizing.
They
Because,
say
you know,
cousin all the time on the bear.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, we are talking during your shit.
Yes.
Go on.
that has to be kind of weird for you guys, though. Because, like, it turns into something that you don't want to eat, but you still gotta eat it. And you know what they say, you eat with your eyes first.
Yes, but we have lived
Close your
here
eyes.
we have never sought to close our eyes. That's actually a really good idea, cousin. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Excellent. Shall we continue on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Can they talk to Fee?
No.
Okay. I wonder if my friend here is ready to go. 'Cause she was hanging out in that temple.
Well, if you need to speak with your friend, speak with your friend.
I can't.
Well, neither can we.
Well, I think that was long enough for a worship, so let's go.
And then you turn and see if he's there.
Hi.
I signal, like, flying away with my wings.
I'll thumbs up and be like, okay,
So
sure.
Macy and Fee climb onto your back, and you guys take
Yeah.
off. All right, Nez and Gil, you guys have entered this shop. A long-armed, blue-skinned individual wearing weird spectacles that are like shaded somehow greets you as you enter. Hey, welcome to my now shop.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's weird to get visitors. Oh, man.
I'm gonna look at Woe and. Is this on the way to the aviary?
I've never seen this before, not even once.
This reeks of side quest.
Hi. What do you specialize in selling in this shop?
Oh, well, this is just a little bits and bobs and everything, thingamajigs. You got your doodads, your whatsits.
Looking at Woe again. Did we take a wrong turn?
We may have, but I think there was just one path.
This doesn't make sense.
Are you a secret trial blocking some sort of entrance that we need to go to?
Well, if you ask my exes, they definitely call me a trial, but not a secret one, am I right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. He points at Nez.
Is there a exit out the back or another exit than the way that we came in?
No, this is the only entrance or exit. You could just leave, I guess, if you want.
I apologize. I think we're just lost, and we stumbled in on accident.
All right, suit yourself, but I got a bunch of shit you can browse if you want. You guys like items? You guys like, I don't know, like books? You guys like, I don't know, whatever the fuck that is over there? And he points, and there's like this weird contraption with a bunch of like spider legs coming out of it, but it looks like it's on its back, and they're just like wriggling in the air. I found that in a cave.
You found all this shit.
Some of it was traded to me. I bought some of it. Bad idea. Don't spend any of your money on this entire wall. This is shit. This is the stuff I use for pranks.
This is my monkey's paw
Prank
shit that's
wall.
cursed. Do you have any free shit? What do you...
Well, nothing's free, buddy, but I mean, you got some, maybe a talent or something. You got a dance you want to show me? Maybe I'll give you something for that.
I mean, I do have many dances, but like, what do you get out of that?
I don't know, entertainment?
All right.
Why don't you let me worry about what payment means
He
to
just
me?
starts taking off his belt.
I start cutting a jig. It's kind of like a Dougie. I'm like
All right,
looking,
give me a performance
I'm looking
check.
at Nez like, I don't even know what I'm getting out of this. Give me a beat.
I pull out the bongos. Or I look for some bongos in the shop.
You do see it.
So
There's
is that a
couple.
help? Do I get help then?
Well, okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's some bongos in the shop.
Tight. I'm going to grab those.
There are 3 bongos. One's black and 2 look normal. But one
What
looks
is-
like it's made out
what
of
does
like
normal
ebony.
mean?
Like they just look like standard bongos, but this one looks like a really nice like ebony forged ebony crafted
It's a
bongo.
Gonbops bongo.
Jesus Christ.
I got a 28 then.
Okay.
And a 27.
Ooh.
So we're good.
Whoa.
All right. So yeah, this is a very
Teach me how
impressive
to
dance.
doggy. Teach me how to doggy.
All right, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Here, and he like
You do one.
reaches under the counter. I don't dance.
I hate this.
He pulls out a gun.
I'm a patron of the arts, but I ain't got it in me. No rhythm. But I can
man.
see when something's good. So, and he reaches under with one of his long arms and he pulls out a pencil.
What the fuck is that?
A
No.
weapon.
It
This
looks
is-
like a famous weapon of some kind.
It's yeah, it's a writer. That's what they call it. He
A
tosses it over to you. Charcoal, sharp tip. You got to keep it sharpened though, of course, and aim it away from your face, obviously.
How do I sharpen it if not with my face?
Yeah, I got a sharpener separate, but that's gonna be another dance.
Ah, shit. I feel like I need the sharpener, right?
It's kind of a package deal.
It could come in handy.
Nez, give me another beat, please.
That was almost teach me how to dance.
I'm gonna do the Superman.
Whoa!
Superman, that pencil up. What was the first one? I think it was higher.
21.
21.
21. Yeah, he's like nodding, like he's got his hand on his chin.
I'm like a little out of breath.
All right. And he like reaches underneath and there's this little rectangle, looks like it's made of metal, and it's got a blade on it, and he just tosses it over to you. There you go, buddy.
So this is like a quill, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a quill, but you don't need ink. It's got charcoal in the center,
Is there a-
wood around it.
I'm gonna go to a nearby wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw a dick.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Give me a performance check. See how good of a dick you draw.
It's a big, triumphant, veiny bastard.
Like if Michelangelo.
17.
17. Oh, actually, that's not bad. And it's by the prank wall, so it makes sense.
I'll make it the point at the prank wall.
All right.
Ah.
You do you, pilgrim.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, it writes. It's about, I would say it's about 5 inches long. It looks like somebody has used it a bit, but yeah.
Something tells me that this is a Deus Ex Machina, and that this is the key to all of our problems, and we will solve it by being able to write whenever we want.
What are you, Stephen King?
Yeah, so feel free to browse. Just don't go in the back.
Oh,
What's
you
in the
shouldn't have
back?
said don't go there.
Doesn't matter. What's
You
in
said
the
there
back.
wasn't a door that goes anywhere
Yeah,
else.
there's a door into it. Doesn't exit, but it goes into another room
Insight
that you're
check.
not allowed to go into.
Insight check.
All right.
20.
I mean, he seems very, very, very uninterested in you guys going into the back. Like he does not want that at all.
What you got back there?
Stuff?
Do we gotta do some cool shit to qualify?
I don't know. I'm not even allowed back there technically. I still go back there, though, because nobody's going to tell me what to do.
What do you want? Why are you here?
I don't know. What do you want? You guys are walked into my establishment, my emporium.
This is a bad location for a shop, man.
Well, it kind of exists in a lot of different places at a lot of different times, so...
Oh, it's one of those things I know all about today shit.
Are we in a pocket dimension?
Sort of. It might
Sorta.
be it might be like a confluence where other dimensions meet together.
Usually I just show up and, I don't know, this is my dad's shop, so I don't really know how it works, but it just kind of shows up, and the people that come in are usually like adventurers or like... So a lot of villains come in here looking for stuff. They usually try to intimidate me, but good luck. This is my shop now, assholes. Anyway.
Do you have any allegiance to good guys or bad guys?
Nah, man, I exist all over the place. Who am I going to side with? Some people are good, then become bad, and then vice versa. Some people are neutral. I mean, I pretty much live here in a bunch of different times and spaces, so why would I have any allegiances?
So you're just contributing to the war machine, then, and perpetuating endless violence and death.
Hell yeah, I am.
Right on, dude. Yes! And then I high five.
His long arm just like stretches like 6 feet and smacks your hand.
So let me ask you a question, my man.
Sure. Shoot.
Do you have power over which dimension you are in at any given time?
Hell no.
Oh, shit. So you can't just switch around where we're at?
No, you walk in where you came from, that's where you'll leave.
Ah, fuck. Well, what do we do then? We need to get somewheres.
Once we depart, will the pathway become what it normally is again?
I think that's probably how it works. Most people don't leave and then walk right back in, and it just doesn't seem to happen.
Interesting. Fascinating.
I don't often leave. When I do, though, it stays, so my experience is different. Your mileage may vary.
Well, how do you go to the bathroom?
I got a bathroom here. What do you think I'm...
Is it in
Is that
back?
what's
Is
in
that
the
what's
back?
back there?
No, it's right there.
Ew.
And he points to like an alcove with a curtain over it.
Ew, you shit over there?
What shit?
Now I don't know what to believe. We got to get out of here. This seems like we're wasting time or something.
Well, usually the people that come in here find something that they desperately need.
Okay, well, I already
I
have
guess
the
yours
pencil,
is the pencil. So.
but maybe we looks around and find something for Nez.
Okay. I will peruse quickly, avoiding the dick wall.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
You got it.
I'm going to look explicitly at the prank wall for anything I can prank with.
Give me an investigation check, and if you do well enough, I'll let you do a mischief check.
9.
Okay, I rolled a 1, but I'm going to use my inspo.
Okay.
Wait, what was that?
D10.
Shit. That sucks. Okay. I'm sad now. Fuck. 8.
No mischief check, but you do see a lot of mischief in this wall, but nothing that really resonates with you. You see a fake nose with spectacles on it. You see you see a knife that clearly retracts the blade, so it's a fake stabby knife. You see some rocks that you can't really discern what they do, but they're all the same color. They're all kind of like a chalk white, and they're collected together in a little dish.
Throw one on the floor.
How much for this fake knife?
I don't know. What do you got to trade? What do you got? How much money you got?
What money do you accept? Do you accept American Express?
I was going to say, do you take Visa?
I don't know. I take a lot of stuff.
You don't know what you accept.
I'm new to the gig, all right, buddy? Why are you hassling me?
You just seem shady.
Shady?
You're in a random shop in the
I'm
middle of nowhere.
incompetent, not shady.
I got you. We are kindred spirits. I can give you 2 copper.
I can give you 2.5 fingernails.
I'm incompetent, not stupid. 2 copper. No, it's worth way more than that.
Well, tell me how much it's worth, dipshit.
You tell me what you think it's worth.
Jesus
That's not
Christ.
how shops work. You're
Yes,
the guy
it
who
is.
runs this place.
This is how this shop works.
I'm just taking this.
3 copper.
And I put it in my pocket.
I like that confident attitude. All right, you can have it.
Okay, and then I will help Nez try and find something that
All right.
appeals to Nez.
Help
If
Nez
he-
kill this guy out of fucking principle.
If he helps, you can roll with advantage.
Tight.
Loom's just like back in, like he's in an area with a bunch of like glass baubles, and he's just kind of like plinking them a little bit.
Gil's form of helping is like going up to like a shirt rack, lifting it, and going, You look pretty good in that, bud.
13.
13. One of the things that Gil picks up is it looks to be like a at first glance like a neck brace. It's red. It looks like maybe like a external collar that you could maybe pin into your clothing. There's something you give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm going to sniff it. 23.
Sniff for Arcana. Yeah, there's definitely something magical about that. And when you are like examining it, the guy at the counter.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Thought that was outside.
Excuse me.
The guy at the counter looks. He's like, "You can actually just have that. That doesn't. I don't want it.
What does it do?
I don't know."
I put the neck brace on.
All right. It pins. It like immediately like cinches a little bit so that it's comfortable. And yeah, it just kind of you have this like red collar sticking out of your stuff. Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
Is there like a mannequin or anything anywhere in this store?
Yeah, there's a few mannequins.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at the mannequin.
Okay.
Does anything feel different when I do it?
Mm-mm.
Does
It feels a little weird to attack a mannequin unprovoked, though.
He was saying something shifty to my
No.
friend. Maybe you must needs identify, Nez.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah, maybe. See ya.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to just kind of figure it out, but gonna clasp it, and we're gonna do an identify.
Okay.
It's a ritual. You could just not even waste a spell slot.
I mean, if you guys are okay with hanging around,
We don't know where the fuck else to go.
I mean, we'd leave.
To the one place where everyone else is.
Cheers?
While Nez is identifying, I'll continue to look around and see if anything calls to me.
Okay.
Unless the pencil was the thing I was supposed to get.
Peggy Hill has broken her pencil.
So you both are still looking around? Oh, you identified.
Hi.
Yeah. It identifies as the item is the collar of the Elysian Ash Knight.
Oh.
The
We were looking for the Ash Knight, right?
correct.
Ooh.
The school is abjuration,
What a coincidence.
and it cinches when applied and signifies rank.
In what way? How does it signify?
I'm assuming it would claim that you are the Ash Knight.
Oh.
Is that correct?
Seems likely.
I cast identify.
I mean, it's pretty much it.
Why do you hate me identifying things?
I mean, he told you. You're the Ash Knight.
It's just
now.
not like super magical. It's like very subtly magical.
All right, I'm putting in my notes. I'm the Ash Knight now.
This is like the Santa Claus, you know?
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, technically, we found the Ash Knight, Chicken Wizard. It's me. So extra payment now, please.
And what was your roll for investigation?
Oh, I didn't roll again.
No. Well, you should have.
I don't want to roll investigation.
I don't wanna roll.
I want to roll perception, but I will roll.
Can I help him investigate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open my eyes and look closer.
Anything he's looking at, you're like right there closer. Just like
Oh, damn. I feel you.
I got 11.
That's what was up with my rolls.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Why are you guys rolling so bad?
This shop is weird, okay?
Yeah, you find like a bucket of glass, like just broken glass. You're like looking around, and eventually it looks like the guy behind the counter is just like, man, you guys are not the best browsers, are you?
I am not what you would call a searching type.
All right, well, here we
Can I just answer personality questions towards you and you could steer me a certain direction?
Well, I was gonna. This shop works a little weird, so what I was gonna say is, you give me something of equivalent exchange, I'll give you a powerful object. How does that work? Both of you. You guys can both. And your friend back there who's weirdly obsessed with those little glass baubles.
We have some friends who are also displaced, who may not be able to visit your curio, but maybe we can look for something for them too. Or maybe you could help us locate them, because we don't know where the shit they are.
He sits and he thinks for a second. Well, I can't do anything about that, but how about this? And he reaches under the table and he pulls out what looks to be a beautiful compass. And it's made of like gold and very finely like crafted glass. Their inside is like pieces of marble, gems. It is very intricately made, and there's a light magical glow to it.
Now that calls to me. That calls to me, Nez. How about I give you this fire bangle?
Let me see it.
It's silver. I think it protects you from fire.
He looks at it, sniffs it, licks it, holds it up to the light.
No, you're not the one to lick it.
I want to lick it.
Not where I was keeping it.
I prefer that.
All right.
And he like holds it up. All right, you got yourself a deal.
Sick!
This will actually, I think this would be good for probably this and whatever he wants, including, and he reaches down and he pulls out a wand.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
How's this feel? You like this? It's like a...
How's this feel? You like this?
How's it feel? You showing it to me?
Yeah.
It feels like nothing.
This seem like something you want?
Possibly.
It's like a very ornately crafted wand. It's like bone white in color, and there's like little threads of like seafoam green worked into the wood. The shape is fairly simple, but it looks like very well shaped. And at the end, there's like a little pommel almost.
Do you mind if I get the heft of it?
Yeah, sure. He hands it.
Run,
over to you.
Nez! That is how you steal!
It has a
Later, stupid!
Stupid.
It has a little bit of a heft to it, not much, but it feels very comfortable, almost like it was designed for you. And he's dead. You guys get the entire shot.
Reference.
Movie reference.
I was trying to look back in my notes. Do I still have that coin that
Yeah.
that lady gave me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna offer that up to trade.
He takes it. I mean, the bangle will count. You sure you don't want to keep this mage coin?
Oh, sure, I'll keep that. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I didn't know we were doing.
that's like a pretty decent one.
Don't know what costs what. All right.
How about this? I have a friend. She's in Eladrin, and she's kind of crazy and has personality problems.
All right.
What say I give you this old lyre I don't use anymore? I had the prospects of being a musician, but I couldn't get the B chord right. You know how that is.
No idea, but sure. Let's see it.
And I toss him the instrument.
He catches it, looks at it. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, does it help that it was given to me by a former flame who we ended on bad terms?
Ooh, yeah. Emotional strife really weighs down the weight and value.
Would be into that.
All right, so cursed liar. All right, and he just literally tosses it over his shoulder into the back. Okay, sure. Tell me a little bit more about, a couple more details about your friend.
I don't know if you know much about the Ledrian.
No, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know if she knows much about the Ledrian.
Hey, we're a perfect pair.
But-
She's single?
I don't know. I think she was into a prince, but that he might be out of the picture now. So there's a shot.
Which kind? Finger? Foot?
She has these seasons, and she switches them up against her control. She doesn't have power over her powers.
Do you have any Lexapro?
Yeah, we gotta smooth her right out. Just make her nice and gray.
Like
She's got a shitty little fairy friend.
See, it's not me that's deciding. You have to describe it, and the shop will kind of produce this, and nothing's happening yet, so I'm not really feeling it. I don't know if you can describe it and then have it work. I'm not sure if that's how it works.
She seems super anxious, but she's really cool and impressive and scares
there we
me.
go. And he reaches down and he just pulls up
Ooh, that's good. I almost said some shit there.
a big long sword.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's
That
like
looks cool.
and he like turns it, and when the light catches it, it looks like it has a flame around it. Here you go, I guess. He tosses it to you.
Shit, that's tight. All right.
Yours is the sword of Michael.
All right, will that about do it for you guys then?
What about Can? Should we get something for Can? I feel like Can would be mad if we didn't get
Well, I
something.
feel bad if we left Can out.
Yeah, at least get food.
All right, you try and describe Can, and then what do we give him?
I have a little bag of sand.
You like sand?
No,
Okay.
more of a
It's-
dirt guy myself.
Me
Ooh.
too. Kindred spirits, right?
Gil, you still have a little bit of dirt left over from Anoka, don't you? In a jar?
No, I ate it. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's a lot of dirt.
I got the pretty hungry. I do have a bag of salt.
Does that
Why
do
are you looking at
anything
me
for you?
expectantly?
It can protect you from evil spirits.
My house protects me from evil spirits.
Ah, shit. How about this? And I pull out a small stone that I keep in my shirt pocket. Somebody tried to stab me one time, and it went right into this stone. And I would have probably died if not for the stone. And I've been keeping it as a good luck charm ever since.
What's your favorite memory of the stone?
Probably the time I got stabbed into it and survived. Because I was like, wow, what are the odds? Because look how small this shit is.
That's a pretty small stone.
It's little.
All right, here. Let's see. He examines
Gil
it,
gets immediately stabbed after leaving.
sniffs it,
With
licks it,
your own
holds it up to the
pencil.
light. I said away him away from the face.
Oh, shit.
Looks at it. Yeah, all right. You know what? You guys have been pretty chill about everything, and you haven't gone in the back, which is great.
Also, bonus. The old flame is the one who stabbed me.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that just skyrockets. Okay, excellent. He stuffs this into his breast pocket, and then he leans down,
I'm just severing all of my emotional ties right now.
You're
man.
really good at this, Captain.
and then he brings up this, basically like a pony keg-sized barrel, and he slams it on the counter. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Wow, he didn't even describe Can. That's wacky.
I don't know.
Is it liquid in there?
I don't know. You here. And he sets it on the ground, and then he rolls it towards you. It's just like...
It's a keg?
Yeah, it's like a pony keg, but it's a barrel.
Is it heavy?
Pick it up, see what happens.
I try to pick it up.
It's weighty, but not like anything you can't
son
handle.
of a bitch, it's gonna be a whole thing.
Is it
carting
heavy?
this around. You
Then
know, it'd
it's
be really
expensive.
great if
Put
Can
it
were here,
back.
because Can would love to carry this shit.
Can is a carrier.
Likes to hoard all of our gear.
Yes.
All right.
Carrying can. That's what we
Loom, do you
always
want
call it.
anything while we're here?
No, I don't trust this place.
Well, do you want something that could maybe get rid of the reason why you can't say shit to us, maybe?
There's nothing in here like that.
How the
Wow,
hell
he was
would
southern all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's nothing in here like that.
While Gil's trying to convince Loom to get some shit, I'm gonna ritual identify on the keg.
Okay, gotcha. So that'll take you 11 minutes?
Sure.
All right. And in that time, we're going to switch back to you guys.
Cute.
Yeah, so you guys are flying along,
Yeah.
continuing on.
So where are we going exactly, cousin?
So we're trying to find that artifact.
Yes, the artifact. And which direction are you heading again?
And Macy's just like pointing this way.
Can I see where he's pointing?
Yeah, if you turn your head a little, like 180 degrees. As I imagine giant eagles can do.
I indicate that we are flying forward.
Oh, okay, cousin. Well, let's be careful, because up ahead is, well, you'll see. Just be ready.
Wait, is it dangerous around here?
No, it's just annoying.
Hey, Can? I don't know if you can understand me. Hey. Is there any way you can ask them if there's, like, shadow versions of them and if, like, they, cry pretty easily? I need a shadow version of them to hear. I don't know. That's what the lying guy said. Okay.
I don't know what
think
she's
that's an
talking about.
understanding thing. Yeah.
And you guys continue on, and eventually there's this floating island that's quite large, and it looks like it's got a little village at its center. But you don't see, like, anybody around, no humanoids. You see a few, like, phoenixes kind of using it as a launching pad and flying back into the air. And Macy leads you guys to this.
So we keep seeing these little villages. What goes into the little villages?
Most of these have been here for far longer than any of us, cousin. This used to be a completely different area full of life, teeming with different races and species, but for the last few millennia, it's just been us.
Oh, so they're just vacant.
For the most part, yes. Sometimes we will roost, play, celebrate. You know how we do, cousin.
Oh, yeah. I know how we do.
Well, I have led you here. We 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 can come back later if you would like, but we have urgent business to attend to.
Oh, what's your urgent business, if you don't mind me asking?
Our brood mother summons.
Oh, is for like dinner or?
I do not know. We will not know until we arrive. Something urgent, though. We hear the call. Did you not hear the call, cousin?
Oh, I heard something. I just didn't know it was your brood mother. My
yes.
mom has a different voice.
Excellent. Well, we will leave you here, and we will return shortly.
Sounds good.
Perhaps.
We'll just be poking around here.
Unless the urgent matter takes us far away. In any case, it was a pleasure to meet you, cousin.
Oh, quick question for ya.
Sure.
If we happen to need to leave this place, how do we get out? Because, like, maybe we want to go into a different plane.
That doesn't make any sense, cousin. You
Oh,
don't
that's
leave.
Fine. That's fine.
Any other questions, cousin?
Nope.
Did you ask him about the shadow? I can't understand it.
Yeah, you're just...
But, yeah.
I think she might have something for you, but what are you gonna do?
All right, we will leave you here.
And they immediately bank away and fly off. And you guys are left at this village.
Okay, Macy was so whereabouts here is the thing we're looking for.
I'm getting a call from the center. Something in the center is drawing me in, so maybe we should meander that way.
All right. To the center.
All right, you guys head toward the center?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys move through the village, and yeah, while it is abandoned, it doesn't look old or like dusty or in disrepair. It looks like somebody's been maintaining it. But
The grass is mowed.
yeah, when you get to the
There's no dogs barking.
yeah, well, you kind of make your way through these like turning streets and stuff like that. It's a very pretty environment. At one time, you can imagine like if this had a bunch of people, it might be a cool place to hang out, maybe spend a day or two. And you make it to the village square, and there is a large fountain. And as you look at the fountain, both of you, looking up, instantly see on the statue that is at the top with water pouring out from the ends of their fingers is a recognizable face. This face looks just like Phe.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Why is my face in a fountain, Macy?
I don't know what you mean. I'm bad with faces. For
Not
obvious
facey.
reasons.
Does the face move at
Macy.
all?
Nope, just looks like a statue. The water's pouring out, like the figure is like arms stretched out, palms upraised, and kind of like downward cast, so the water's just kind of tumbling out from somewhere, but off the fingers. It's a very large statue. It's like 20 feet tall.
So an elegant pose, not
Yeah.
malicious.
No, not malicious at all. The face is not showing much emotion, but it definitely looks like your face.
Mm-hmm.
But all elves look right. Right?
If you ask me.
What kind of buildings are around here? Is there anything that looks like it could be like a place of worship or like a place of congregation?
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Can I, like, touch the statue? Does anything happen when I touch it?
No, nothing happens. I mean, there's water kind of in that well section. There's a little rise in front of it.
That was a natural 20.
For a total of
27.
27.
Hot
Yeah,
damn.
you see the fuck out of this place, and you recognize not only like one place of worship, but several places of worship that have different architectural designs. And then further down, you see something. You're like, that looks like it was probably a tavern at one point. You see another place like that looked like it was like a haberdashery. And then you like look to the left, and you see like a bunch of other recognizable things that you're like, I know exactly what these are. And the weirdest part about it is it almost seems familiar, kind of like something you would have experienced in a dream.
Is it Luta in the future?
It's not Luta in the future, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I want to like pop into one of these places and just poke around.
Okay, so there are 3. Do you talk about the places of worship?
Yeah.
There are 3 of these that you're like, these are definitely some kind of temple or gathering space. One is made out of like alabaster stone. One is made out of dark wood, and one is made out of what is colloquially termed as flame wood. So it's very reddish and orange.
I'm gonna go into that one.
Okay. Yeah. You go right in there, and it's pristine. It's like dark marble inside with rivulets of like orange and reds, and it's very like sunburst color inside here, at least on the walls and, little bits through the floor. But the actual worship center is lines of pews, and at the end is a large mural, and it's very colorful, showing a red-haired figure like wrapped in like these long flowing cloaks with armor underneath. And this looks like some fucking creeper drew a picture of, or a giant mural of Phe.
Ka!
I'm coming! You moved really fast!
Ka!
I'm coming! I'll run ahead.
Yeah, you and Macy enter, and you see
I
exactly.
peck at the mural.
What the fuck is this place?
That's you, I think, Phe.
That does look like me.
I'm bad with faces, but I'm great with hair. That's your hair.
I'm good with robes. I've seen that robe.
What does this mean?
Can I tell what kind of people maybe lived here based on like maybe the size of things or
With
like
that perception check, yeah, you can definitely tell that the people who lived here were roughly around like average human or elf height. It definitely wasn't smaller people. Definitely wasn't like when you get. I guess you guys didn't go there, but definitely wouldn't be larger people like say a Goliath size or anything like that.
This doesn't look anything like the place of worship or whatever from the when I was on the mushroom and then there was the fire and shit.
It actually does look very similar to that.
Shit. As I realized that, I'm going to like hunch down on my knees and start like hyperventilating a little bit as I like run through seasons like shit. I think I've seen this before.
Macy's gonna look at you, Can. What do we do in this kind of situation? I'm not good with
I think I've been here before.
emotions and stuff.
Question: how long has Can been a bird?
Less than an hour.
Okay.
I pat Fee comfortingly with my wing.
I'm gonna try to keep holding on to it and like just kind of like look around and see if I can remember anything else. See if there's any other details. Like,
I'm gonna need a Constitution save.
okay.
Ooh. Also, can I run out?
Of the temple?
Yeah.
No, you're a bird.
You
And
might
pop
have to
into another one?
Sure, yeah. You just abandon feet.
Well, I know where she's at.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
I do that.
Abandon Fee as if she
Which
were
one do you
born.
want to go to? The Alabaster one or like the Darkwood one?
The Darkwood.
Okay. You go in and you walk right inside and you see another mural. This one almost seems to be like a mirrored perspective of this. And instead of a red-haired, like elven-looking individual, you see a similar feature to Fee, but the hair is raven black. And instead of armor, they're wearing more like long robes and there's like a throne of bones underneath them.
Fucking
That
rad.
is rad.
Bone throne.
And then, can I run into the Alabaster one?
Does a giant eagle run like the Liquid Terminator?
I'm just imagining like kind of hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go into the Alabaster one. Very similar vibe, very similar. Like the outside architecture is different, but the inside, the sanctum within they all look kind of identical. Different color schemes, obviously. But once again, a mural on the back wall. This one, however, does not show an elf. This shows almost what looks to you like a halfling,
Mm-hmm.
but this halfling is wearing like a jester's motley, has a face painted, in kind of the Harlequin style, and there's nothing, there's no like identifying features around them, almost as if it's just solely, the mural is solely focused on the individual, and there's no like detail, no landscape, anything like that.
Does the jester look like the jester we met in the prologue?
In the cave.
The jester does not look like that individual, but there is a similarity, because the jester
A
you
simulacrum.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
It was.
It's
in
when
the
your grandparents were sacrificing themselves
Yeah.
to transport
Yeah.
us.
That individual was like average height. This is a very short individual,
Oh.
but similar enough that
Huh.
it's weird.
Yeah. My con save was nat 20, so 25.
You are able, if you would choose to, get yourself under control and allow yourself to try to like delve into your own memories.
Do you choose
Yeah.
to calm the fuck down?
I am, and I will, and I'll try to do like, man, this is crazy because like when you actually do repress memories, what they do in therapy is they have you like, they sometimes have you walk through the place again in your mind. So it's crazy we're doing that.
Very appropriately
physically.
timed nat 20.
Like shit, that's wild.
Therapy.
Okay, so yeah, you are zen right now. So you'll get for rolling so well on your Constitution save. You will now get advantage on first an intelligence save and then second a wisdom save.
Yes.
No, they're not saves.
I put
They're
no
checks.
Yep, you specified that. So then I rolled them. Intelligence is 18, wisdom is 19. I'm like way fucking
Okay,
good.
so we'll start here. So, what did you get for your intelligence save first,
18,
and then for your wisdom save?
19.
I thought they were checks.
Sorry.
Oh,
What did you get for your intelligence check,
18,
and what did you get for your wisdom check?
19.
19, 18, and 19. Okay.
And what did you get for your birthday check? From Grandma?
50,000.
Oh, damn. We're going to all the cons. You're quitting your job.
Yay!
Okay, so 18 in intelligence, 19 in wisdom. Okay, Fee. So, you are in this area. You are experiencing something that is sort of familiar to you. And as I described it to Can, it was kind of dreamlike in a sense, but there was a familiarity there. For you, it is more like a lucid dream, as if you kind of have control over the aspects of this building that you are in.
I want you to give me one more check, and you can have it with advantage because you rolled so well. I want you to give me a religion check.
Okay. Yeah.
Save me, Jesus.
Getting religious here.
Take the wheel.
Take the wheel.
It's check me, Jesus, because it's not a save. So.
Ooh,
It's
that was a nat
Jesus.
20 at advantage, so 22.
Why are you
22.
rolling so good up in
I
this
don't
place?
know.
You're just
I
mad
took
'cause you
your,
rolled bad.
I sucked
Yeah.
your guys' energy.
Actually, now that you
It's my
mention
birthday.
it. Jesus Christ.
Someone
If you're
get
listening
guy
to
a
this
cake.
on launch, then it's the day after my birthday, and I'll accept any form of review or praise.
Billy, edit that out. Okay, so Fee, it is like you're suddenly in control of a dream. These memories that you're trying to like harness are a little bit elusive. They're not really sticking there, but something does. Something sort of speaks to you, almost as if your soul kind of opens up to receive this beacon of light. And as you are like kind of kneeling there, out of breath, you've just calmed yourself down, you hear a very calming voice.
Hey!
Yeehaw! Howdy, partner.
It's me, Buford! Do you want to hear about our
Your
Lord and
guardian angel!
Oh,
Savior, Kenneth Chesney?
What did we decide my name is when I'm grown?
Lenny.
Lenny. Lenny?
Yeah. That's a
When I'm
white
unhinged.
trash.
Yeah. That's my
Lenny
unhinged name.
Ann!
Lenny Marie!
Presley.
Yeah, what is happening? So the voice kind of pipes its way into your mind. Ophelia. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome back.
back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
Yeah. Can you tell me where this is and everything? Just everything?
That's so silly, Ophelia. That is just that's absurd. You know where you're at.
I don't. I don't remember. I mean, I remember a little bit from just this random little bit of a memory being here before, but I don't. I don't.
Well, that is interesting that you say that. It's weird that you're in a place that you should be, and you don't know where you are. I guess fate's funny like that, huh?
I guess. Where is this? What is this place? Why am I here? Like, I mean, currently, sure, but like on the statue and the mural.
Well, I don't know about any mural or statue, but you're exactly where you need to be and where you've always communicated from. I'm confused. Also, am I sensing some sort of barrier, some block? Have you contracted with another entity?
Who are you?
Now, Fee. Can I call you Fee? I used to call you Fee. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you had another patron.
I'm double majoring in patron.
It's too stressful.
That's so fucking me.
Why did you
I
a double
would.
English major?
I would.
English and studio art emphasis. What am I thinking?
Can never decide on one.
You know who I am. Just think for a second. I know it's been a while, but you couldn't forget about your old pal.
This
could
is the
you?
worst kind of person to run into.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Give me an intelligence check at advantage.
Say who the fuck you are. God damn it.
Shank this gaslighting Mr. Rogers sack of shit.
Is it a masculine voice?
Yes. It's,
Okay.
It's like a call big masculine voice.
Oh, I thought
11?
this was a lady.
It does sound like your lady voice.
Yeah.
that
Well,
you
I'm
put on.
sorry.
11.
You sound like a girl.
Once at advantage.
So 11.
Yeah.
God damn, every time you need to remember something. God.
Except
I
this
know.
most recent time.
And you rolled at
know.
advantage?
Yeah,
You're
the
dr-
other one was 10.
You're drawing a blank, Fee. You have no idea who this voice belongs to.
I don't know. I don't know. There's not much left in my memory other than the past few years.
All right. Well, I do enjoy a game, so I will give you a little hint. And suddenly, your mind fills with the thoughts, imagery of rushing water going over like a small waterfall. Then it switches, and you watch as an asteroid hits a planet from somewhere in an area you do not recognize.
Derry, Maine?
What the fuck?
So
Finally, you watch a forest consumed by fire and burn to ash before more plant life pushes its way through and grows, and the forest is new again.
shit. That's cool. That's not anything like
Oh, you're Steve. You jogged my memory.
it's not anything
This
like
is waterfall asteroid forest.
it's not anything like Fullerden. It's not anything like Erdenfell.
Nope. Not that you're seeing.
What the shit? Does it look familiar? Is it like
Something about it is extremely familiar.
Is it the forest you emerged from?
It is.
Oh.
I guess I probably should have said that unless you asked it, but whatever.
Yeah. Wait, so oh, so it's where I was at before the like coming out of the portal to Erdenfell?
Yeah.
Shit.
Fee.
Yeah.
Give me the first letter that pops into your head.
P.
All right. Give me the second letter that pops into your head.
Give me an H.
You say H or A?
H.
She's spelling fee.
I am spelling fee.
Okay.
You're not
What
going to
does it
continue with this game?
UCK. Fuck.
Look, I'm. This is like triggering something, but I just don't know.
There's a P in your head.
It's a nice pea head.
The letter P is in your head, and then you're
Where's
like
the bathroom?
you know that this you know that this name starts with a P. The end of this name, it ends with an H.
It's Jay Farrow.
From SNL.
Yeah.
SNL's Jay
Get
Farrow.
here.
Hey, Fee.
Okay.
Fee, the name Pyloa flows into your head.
Thank you. That's better than Pyloa?
Yes, Pyloah.
Pyloa? Okay.
See, you do remember.
I mean, that's all I got. I just remember a name.
Yes. You don't remember all the adventures we went on together? All the endeavors we endured together?
No. Are you Pyloa then?
Fee, of course I'm Pyloa.
What's your whole thing? Like,
What's your whole deal?
Give me an elevator pitch.
What is so like I don't know. We went on adventures together, like was that the asteroid thing and the what adventures?
We saw the end of the world, Fee. What are you talking about?
I mean, we couldn't have seen the end of the world because the world is still going, right?
Well, there's a cycle of birth, rebirth, death, all of those wonderful aspects of life and planes.
Okay.
You're telling me you don't remember anything? You don't remember
No.
encountering the Tower of Enderil? You don't remember the undersea battle? You don't remember any of that?
No. What happened at these places? So
Maybe this will jog your memory, and one more image, like, pushes its way into your memory.
It's Don Rickles eating a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's Don Rickles
Why
eating a bucket of
Naked. He's wearing
More like
socks.
Pie Noah.
what does it mean?
It's you feel yourself standing on the bow of a ship. Wind is whipping your hair. Your hair is red. It was autumn. And
you just feel the sensation of like kind of a thrill of freedom, kind of an open map of exploration. And as you look down over the bow of the ship, you see that dozens upon dozens of miles below is land. You are on some sort of flying vessel, an airship, if you will. And then the imagery fades. That seems to unlock something, and you remember marching around on an airship, bossing people around, telling people to man their stations and protect themselves during an attack.
What was the name of that NPC on the Scarecrow boat who was like the badass woman?
Oh,
Lydia?
yes. Yep.
Oh my god, is Fee all of the NPCs? Is Fee all of us?
It's NP Fee. It's me.
All right, close it up. We solved it. Good night.
My memory's trying to connect to something from Campaign 1. Like, I'm waiting for
Really?
some reference that bridges her between the two campaigns.
Oh, sure. Like, was she on the ship, the airship, one of the airships that attacked Roundfoot Town?
Oh man, I don't even.
There was an
remember
airship.
shit.
That was near Roundfoot Town. There were a few airship
The one with the
references.
bomb on it?
We were in an airship battle when we were on one of the airships. That like actually knocked us down into the valley.
So an airship. Okay.
The last image that you see.
Get star dates, Lindsey. Find out when this shit was happening.
The last thing that you see is from that same memory. You see scurrying about on this ship a bunch of goblins.
Are you making? Oh no. Yeah. So when this isn't like the place that Penguin had to like kill a bunch of goblins and shit, right?
That was hobgoblins.
That was hobgoblins. Okay, phew. I was like, that'd be so mean. A bunch of goblins running around. So that was
on the ship. Yep.
how far apart are all of these things that you're showing me?
They were within the last 25 years.
Do you know why I don't remember any of this shit?
No, I don't. And it's strange that I haven't heard from you in so long, but it's not surprising considering the nature of this place.
What is this place?
Well, if I knew that, I would know the nature of it, and I'd know why.
Well, and why didn't you reach out to me if we've talked before and are so tight?
Because your temple is here.
This is my temple.
Your temple.
Like for people to worship?
Well, I wouldn't get so egotistical about it.
I mean,
So was Fee a patron? For somebody else?
he's just like, I mean, I can't do shit for you. You're already there, but all right.
Got the brain pain.
So, I'm just confused. I don't understand. I'm seeing these different things, and I'm seeing like, you said I've ended things and like been through worlds coming up again. Like, what does this mean? Am I like? I still don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know.
That's okay.
I request elaboration.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're confused. Sometimes we don't know which direction to go. We just go with whatever direction the wind takes our sails.
Yeah.
Suddenly scored by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I mean, I guess that is kind of how I do what I do, and when I do, I just kind of go with stuff. But
It seems like you need to find some sort of object here in this location.
yeah,
Maybe if you do that, something will happen to reveal a little bit more now that some of this ice has been chipped away from your memory.
okay.
I don't know, Pylon. Sounds like she needs to find a therapist.
So okay, so I mean, yeah. Can you tell me where it is? Do you know?
You're right on top of it. Anyway, I have to go. It was good talking to you, Fee. I'll
Okay,
talk
but
to you
like,
again
what exactly are
very,
you? How are you talking to me?
very soon. And the voice just disperses.
Oddly calm but ominous. That's kind of wild.
And that's when you hear the beeping of the bomb counting
Oh,
down.
yeah, I'll look beneath me. What's
You guys got some marble flooring.
the fuck
You're gonna have
is
to John
Pillow
Wick it.
talking about? There's nothing. I'll like knock on the floor.
Sounds like floor. If you want to do an investigation check, you can.
I'm
Yeah,
floor.
Fuck.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
And we're going to switch to Can. As you exit that other temple, the minute you step out on the street, you notice a temple that you didn't see before.
Well, hello.
This one is like pastel pinks, blues, and purples. And there's like these two large spirally pillars in front of it, but it definitely looks like a place of worship.
I like the looks of that.
Are you going to go?
Yes.
Interesting you didn't notice that before.
It is.
All right, you go and you enter. This one needs a door that needs to be pushed open.
I push.
All right. Nez and Gil.
Oh.
The door opens to the shop and a giant eagle
Shit.
stumbles in.
That's so fun.
Ah, wait.
Come
There was
again?
something else I wanted to check on.
Do you know this bird? Wait, do we recognize?
That looks like Gan.
It still
Yeah.
has the spider arm. Okay.
Yeah, spider arms and like pink feathers. And
Can?
Gah.
Okay, will you stop that? Like, just talk to us as Gan.
Gah.
Why are you clinging to this bird shit? Don't make me cast that spell I know where I talk to animals.
I wave them towards me,
We approach. I approach.
like out the door, back
Oh.
into the area that we're in.
I look beyond Bird Can.
you see a way different environment than the tunnel you were in beforehand.
Shit.
I look at the dude at the counter and
He like shrugs.
What's Woe doing?
That's never happened before, so I don't know. Whoopsie daisy.
Oopsie doopsie. What's Woe up to?
He's staring out the door with a, if you could tell a spider expression, it would be of, what the fuck? I am nowhere near my home.
My shit.
All my stuff.
Not in
I'm gonna-
Kansas anymore.
I'm gonna drop my wild shape.
All right.
that's not where we were out there.
No, but that's the plane that we went into when we went through the Phoenix mouth.
Man, this shop is weird, am I right?
Where's Fee?
You're not part of this.
Yes. All right. He gives a little salute. Yep. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, Loom.
How did
Hello.
you wait? What are you doing here?
Well, come outside and let me show you.
I don't want to. I'm getting weird vibes.
So we're in a different plane, and there are a bunch of phoenixes around, and they call me cousin because I am a bird, but I should probably put that back up if they are coming back. But anyway, they had to go home to their mom really quick, so I figured it was safe to drop my form.
I feel
But
like you're missing the crucial
I'm
details of
getting
these.
to those. They dropped us off on one of these little islands, and there was a bunch of, it looks like an abandoned village, and I found temples, and I thought, I'm gonna go in. And I went into like all of them, and I saw images of Fee on the wall, like Fee, that our friend Fee. And then I went to the second one, Fee, and then I went into the third one, Jester, and then I went into the fourth one that I hadn't noticed before, which was crazy because I thought I got them all. And it was you guys, here. But I also want to go see some other stuff real quick.
That's kind of weird.
Very.
I haven't mentioned this to you guys yet. I did mention it to Fee. But I have seen someone before that looked just like her in my past.
I thought you mentioned it to everybody.
No.
Oh.
That happened when you and I were alone in my mom's plane.
I thought we talked about it, though. Like, as a group. And I was like, that was wild.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
weird.
I don't know if you guys know about, like, duplicates or anything.
Like
But,
doppelgangers?
yeah, or like,
Copies?
yeah, shit like that. Have you heard
Perhaps
of anything
mimics.
like that?
Clones. I could do synonym game all day.
All right, maybe we should get out of here. We might be saying too many beans in front of this guy.
Gotta stop saying beans.
I talk beans sometimes.
So, he's in one of
Oh,
those
boy.
temples, but I want to go check a tavern real quick. Not for fun, for research.
I don't know if we should leave her alone here. I'm gonna step out of the building.
All right, well, thanks for stopping in, whatever the hell this shop is called. Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to meet you, whoever you are.
It's Goldleaf. Goldleaf.
Whatever. All right, bye.
That's
See
not,
ya.
That's not who gave us our boons last campaign or something, right?
That was Sterling.
Sterling, right. But same kind of
Silver.
vibe, right?
Metal.
Yeah.
Different voice, different vibe. It's
Mhm.
like slightly different vibe. But
Yeah.
Possibly Sterling's son?
Oh.
Mm.
Or they just all have that job.
Family business.
They,
But he
they
did say he got it
imply
from
he
his
just,
dad, yeah.
He said
Oh,
he got
yeah,
it from
yeah,
his
okay.
dad. Yeah.
Smart.
Got it
Got it
from his daddy.
papa.
Can I run over to the tavern?
Yeah. Head on over.
I'm gonna run over there.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm
Do I s-
going to. Sorry.
You're okay. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to look around and see if I recognize anything about this area or town.
Give you a perception check.
Do I still have the wand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys have all the items that you received.
Sick. I guess, yeah. I'll give a little nod and a wave and step on out myself.
And Loom and Woat pad out behind you guys, just kind of like looking around. Woat is like floored. This is like, it kind of hurts his eyes. It's so bright in here, even though it's not that bright to you guys. To him, it's like,
in the dark.
yeah, it's like
He's a short little guy,
spotlight.
right?
Yeah, he's about like 4.5, 5 foot tall.
I'm gonna hold my hand out for him to hold.
He reaches over and he
Aw.
takes your hand.
I got a 24 per perception, but I'm goal oriented and I'm going to use the breach of tracking to find Fee specifically.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you feel the resonance. It's like an arrow, it's like an umbilical cord almost connected to this like flame-colored, this sunfire-colored temple-looking thing.
That would be the fire one.
It's like the Donnie Darko. Like, this is your quest line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my way there, and then like I said, I'm gonna try and note any features that I can recognize about this place.
And you got a 24, right?
Yeah.
Okay, with a 24, yeah, you're noticing the you can have history with advantage actually.
Yes. 19.
19. Gil, this is strange to you because this town has very similar architecture to some of the rumored lost cities in the ocean. Specifically, this one reminds you very much of Nur-Lee, which was rumored to be like an amazing mecca for religion and arcane studies.
You should note that shit.
It was primarily placed to the northwest of Avstand, but there's no buildings like it. It was believed to be a fabrication because of how weird some of the buildings looked. This architecture couldn't possibly exist, and you're seeing it right in front of you. Nur-Lee.
Any whisperings of ancient artifacts or power to be had?
Tons. It has never been found in the last, or it hasn't been found in the last few hundred years, almost as if it completely disappeared.
I'm going to instinctively make sure my eye patch is covering my eye thoroughly as I make my way into the temple.
Okay. And you're holding Wolf's hand, Nez.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you heading in a particular direction?
We'll follow Captain Gill.
Okay. And you are going into the tavern on your own?
Yes.
Okay. You enter the tavern, and you have to push the door open a little bit. It's a little bit stuck, and eventually it just and it creaks open, and you walk in, and you're in a brightly lit tavern. There's braziers kind of hanging from the ceiling. There's a staircase that goes upstairs. It looks like a well-utilized but not new tavern, but it also doesn't look like much like everything else. It doesn't look desiccated or dilapidated or anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
All right.
Hello.
Your voice kind of echoes, but you don't receive a response.
Okay, I'm gonna go behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And is there like kind of like a cash register or something where money would be?
There's a money
stored?
till, yeah.
Okay, I want to open that up.
Okay. You open it up.
What kind of currency is in there?
There are gold coins in there, but they are shaped in almost like a star pattern. That's an alignment that you haven't seen, because it's not
Really?
Yeah, it's not like anything that you've seen in the Echo Province, because those are triangles, and it's not like the circular coins that you would see in Argaria.
Okay, I've had a lot of different people.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like this. This seems weird, like a very impractical. Jokers.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of them.
Okay. And you don't, I should specify, you don't recognize the symbols on each one, so you can't tell like what the denomination necessarily means.
Oh, there are different symbols on each of them. Okay, I'm gonna take one of each.
Okay. Yeah, there's 5 different symbols.
Okay.
And it's all the same kind of currency, though.
They're all gold colored, but it's hard to tell if they are like different like grades, essentially.
Sure. But like, there's not like a U.S. dollar and a
Canadian penny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
kind of thing.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're all that star-shaped pattern. They all
Okay.
look to be part of the same
Got it.
till.
Interesting. Okay.
Are there like taps behind me?
Yep, there's a few, and they're tapped right into these giant kegs that are horizontal in the wall.
If I can find a glass, I'm going to, or multiple glasses.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I want to see what's in there.
Okay, you tap each of them?
Yeah.
Because there's 4. You tap each of them. One is like almost like a beet, like a red beet colored currant.
Dump
it. Another one is kind of like the amber beer color. Another one's a little bit darker, almost like a stout.
Keep it.
And the last one is clear and like has a lot of carbonation.
Ooh. Do I recognize? Are the first 3 like ones that I recognize, and the 4th is something that I don't recognize?
The 4th one you definitely don't recognize, but you can assume that that 3rd one was some kind of a stout. The 2nd one was probably like an ale or a lager, and then that first one is definitely like a cordial or a currant.
Now, using some of my like druidic experience, can I identify maybe what kind of plants or something?
Sure, give me nature.
Ken's going full Sherlock, and I dig it.
Dang it. 10.
10. You're fairly confident that first one is a beet derived. The second one is, like I said, definitely an ale, probably barley base. The stout, a little bit harder, might be some sort of milk base. And the last one, you have no clue. It's very astringent in its smell, though, almost like rubbing alcohol or like some sort of, for lack of a better word, chemical cleaner.
Okay. Is there anything else around there besides like the regular tavern stuff, or anything that would stick out as being of another world or something similar but different?
So there are a lot of things in this tavern that are just like slightly different than what you might be used to, especially because the majority of the furniture here, rather than being wood, is made of stone, which is common in a lot of like dwarven environments and things like that. But the stone is so tall that you don't think like the tables are not built at like dwarf heights. It's for like an elf or a human or maybe a tiefling, somebody in that range, what would be considered average height. You also notice that there are like portraits
hung of landscapes that you don't recognize. They're like fiery plains, and near the back you do see that there is a large portrait that covers the entire wall, and it depicts a space rock hitting the ground, and the space rock's on fire. This asteroid is hitting the ground.
All right. Okay. I collect the currency. I carry that glass of the mystery juice, and I'm going to go find the others.
Okay. Yeah, you saw that Gil was heading into the temple, and you enter the temple just a few moments after the rest of these guys, or a few minutes after the rest of you guys. The rest of you guys are in this temple.
And I'm investigating.
Yes, and what did you get?
21
For Arcana, correct?
for investigation.
Oh, okay.
21.
Gotcha. All right.
21.
Sophie, you are intense investigation, just trying to figure this stuff out. What... How do I want to phrase this? What is a very strong memory that Fee has? Like, what's one of the strongest memories?
Probably because you tend to remember like bad shit. I think probably the village being in such disarray and then finding tea, like just that whole period there.
Gotcha. So, Sophie, that memory keeps kind of like bubbling up in your mind, and you can have this with advantage. Will be the last roll that I'll have you do for this section, and I want you to give me survival.
Okay. I'm a survivor. Come on. Oh, that one was
you
not
didn't
good.
survive.
Well, advantage. Come on. Why? During all those
You survived
times
less.
I did survive less. Hold on. Do I have a thing where I can... I do have a lucky...
That's with a 1.
Fuck, that is... Well,
Wait.
advantage on checks / saving throws for 5 charges. I got that from something. I have it in my notes.
Okay.
Use it.
Hell yeah, I will use it.
Abuse it.
Okay. Nature? No, survival.
Survival.
Come on. Better. 15.
Nice.
So 15. Fee, that familiarity sort of builds inside you. You are aware that you have been in this exact location, and you know that you've been here many times. There's something odd about it, since this is obviously on a floating island in a honey amber colored golden, nothingness. But you were here when it was somewhere else. This town was somewhere else. And you remember being here during a cataclysmic event, and then you remember a large rift. This just like kind of flashes into your memory. You remember standing in the center of the street, seeing this large rift open up in the sky, and the ground itself being ripped up as if it was being sucked in this vacuous portal. And you remember running, and that's the last thing that you remember. You get the very strong impression that this was on the material plane at one point, and now it is here for some reason.
Got a Turtles in Time situation.
And
going
that's
on.
Yeah.
when you guys enter the temple, and you see this like look of confusion on, I assume, on Fee's face.
I look back at them as they come in.
And you see how this temple is laid out. You see the mural on the wall that looks like it's Fee in armor and like these long cloaks, hair much longer than it is now, but red, indicating, if you know anything about the Eladrin, autumn would been when this would have been painted.
Does she look more confident?
In the portrait, in the
Yeah.
mural, yes, she looks like a champion of the world.
I'm going to turn back to them. Guys, I have a bad feeling about this, so can you just hang back a minute while I go up there? And Nez, can you do me a favor? And I pull out the golden compass. Find out what this does for me, please.
Okay.
And give Can their present.
Ooh.
And I'll be right back. And I'm gonna approach Fee.
Okay. Aye, Captain.
All right. Woat looks at you. You guys still holding hands?
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on?
Well, I
Who's
ate an
this?
energy pellet.
You come sliding in. Like, that's the first thing you say.
Just
Oh, who are these people, Nez?
this is our friend Can,
Hey,
Hey,
and that up there is our friend Fee.
why is she on the wall too?
That is an excellent question. I'm not
Is this her
entirely sure.
bedroom?
I don't think so.
Okay, cause like I have a picture of me on the wall in my bedroom.
Do you?
Sort of. I painted it, so
Oh. Would you like to show us sometime?
I mean, he looks around.
I don't know if we're ever gonna get back there, but sure, yeah. If we get back, if you could give me safe passage back, absolutely.
Well, don't think like that. You'll be okay. You're with us. You'll be safe.
He looks at Can.
So like, what's your deal?
And I
Well-
hand Can the keg.
We got this for you.
thank you. By the way, guys, if you see some phoenix come back, I am a bird and I am not a halfling. Just FYI. Roll with it.
Okay.
Also, I hand Woat the glass of liquid that I got from the tavern.
He takes it.
Are we celebrating?
No, don't drink it. Let me know if you know what it is. Smell it or something.
He does sniff it. He looks at it.
This is Venom.
Huh?
Venom?
From what?
From someone like me. My people?
You have venom.
Yeah, I got venom. I'm chock full of venom.
Want to see my
Weird.
sack?
Why would they have that on tap?
Well, it seems a little bit different, but it definitely smells like our venom. And it looks like it's combined with something else. It's some kind of drink. I
Good
don't
to
know.
know. Also,
I pull out those coins.
do you know these?
He looks at them.
No idea.
Fair enough.
Does Nez recognize them at all?
Give me a history check. Just a straight history check.
God, mother, fuck. 11.
No, not really. You know that they're weird. You know that you've never seen anything like this before.
Tight. Fucking +8 to fucking history.
Oh, damn.
It's a tough rub, my friend.
Having a bad day. Never rolling dice
So-
again in my life.
What is this
What is
presentation?
I pick up the barrel.
We're not sure. That gentleman that you saw us conversing with in the shop, he gave it to us.
For what?
We don't know. That entire experience was very odd.
Is there a cork in it?
No.
A cork in the bunghole.
There is not a cork in the bunghole, but
How
you do
is it
see
sealed up?
you see around the center of it, there's like a divider, almost like it can be opened by the center.
Oh,
There's a little latch.
okay. I'm gonna carefully open it.
It's a
Little bit.
bioweapon.
The minute you flip the latch, it opens up, and steam kind of pours out of it. And inside is a perfectly preserved fruit.
Oh.
This is not what I expected.
You love fruit.
I do.
It looks like it's like kind of a electric blue color with little hints of purple inside of it, and there's like a leafy green section from the stem.
Is this for consumption?
Woat looks at Nez, shrugs.
Oh.
Gil, can I eat the fruit?
I always eat the fruit. Metaphorically, I don't really like fruit, but
Well, I'm a fruit fan, so I guess I could do a metaphor.
hang on. I come back. I scurry back real quick. To provide context, this dude gave us specific items that apply to you.
I never saw that guy before in my life.
Right. And we didn't even
Neither
need
did we.
we didn't need to describe you at all, and he was like, this is for them. So whatever it is, I would do it, but also know that there's probably some weird destiny shit tied to it, and you're like checking off a box somewhere. But I will be right back. Be cool. Nez, find out what my compass does. And then I scurry back up to Fee.
Gil.
Brings up a good point. We could ostensibly be setting off events and setting them in motion without even knowing it.
That's life, baby.
You're not wrong, Frank Sinatra.
And Gil is heading off to set things in motion.
How do you approach Fee, Gil?
Drop kick.
I'm watching her, and I'm assuming you look like kind of distant and like maybe a little like unnerved.
Yeah, confused. So, I don't think I've actually been full on. I want to say it's Frost. Is that my anxious season?
Frost is an anxious season.
Yeah. So, my hair's kind of purple, and my skin is like a light shade of like lavender, and yeah, I'm just frantically like, where is this thing, and how the fuck can this be? I'm like talking to myself, just like neurotically, just fucking like, ah!
Hey, Fee. Hey, it's me. I'm here.
Gil?
Right.
How the fuck did you get here?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of does, but what is going on?
I have something for you. I feel like it's very important for you, but I'm also I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah, when I first met you, and ever since, I've seen the things that you can do, and I don't know what this means, but I feel like you're supposed to have this, and it might help you remember some things. But just know that no matter what, I'm going to protect my friends, even if it means from you.
What the fuck does that mean? Am I not your friend? Jesus, Gil.
You are my friend.
I just told you I don't know.
That's why I want you to remember who you are. But
yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I'm kind of worried that we're not going to like what we find out. But
that's not very hopeful.
well, hopefully this is. And I'm going to, while I pull out the sword, I'm going to like arm my shadow blade like on the side, like as a precaution. And I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out this sword, and I'm going to like at an arm's length away, I'm gonna like hold it out in front of you.
Gil, the fuck am I gonna do with this sword? But I'll grab it.
Fee, the moment you grab the sword, it's like a lightning bolt hits your spine. Suddenly, memories come flooding back. Specifically, you see yourself walking with 3 individuals again through a forest. You can see smoke in the distance from something very heavily burning. It's dark, black choking smoke, still a ways off. Those around you are laughing, but you're not laughing. In your mind, you're thinking, just a little longer. I only have to pretend for a little bit longer. And as you look to the sides, you see this hulking individual. You remember seeing like the silhouette before, but this hulking individual is wearing a jester's motley. To your left are the other 2 individuals. One, you recall now, looks very similar to the one you encountered in the cave early on in this adventure, also dressed in a jester's motley. And on the other side is a small individual, and you recognize them instantly. while you weren't there where Can saw this small individual on the mural, you see that now, but you see another individual as well, one you saw very recently in the village of Luta, the halfling that was demanding the gems from your cart, the halfling that looked different from all the other halflings in Luta. And as his eyes meet yours, you feel this sharp stab of pain right behind your eyes, as if you're physically looking at this individual now and not just a memory. And his head snaps your direction, and without moving his lips, you hear inside your head, Ophelia. The rest of you guys are debating eating the fruit, figuring out how to identify this compass, and Macy wanders in. So I think that I found the tablet you guys were looking for, but there is a minor snafu.
The Nazis have it.
Somebody's holding on to it. Shit. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, man.
Shit.
It appears we've beaten
So many
you to
things
the
I
punch,
wanna
Dr.
do.
Jones.
So many things. That's crazy.
What do you want to do? Say them out loud so we remember them.
I want to eat the fruit. I want to ask if I know the guy holding it. Not the fruit, the tablet.
I want to identify the compass. I want to adopt Woat.
I want to know who the fuck Pyloa is, and like yeah, no.
I want to know what love is.
Yeah, I want to know what love is.
I want you to show me.
Oh, man.
I also want to know if the phoenix birds will still like me if
Yeah.
they know that
And
I'm
if
not
they
really
found
illegal.
the-
They'll like you just in a different
And
way.
if they found their mom, like, yeah, maybe they knew all the whole time you weren't a bird, and they'll just accept you anyway and be like, oh no, we
That's
do.
not
like
what
when-
I was thinking. I was
We love
thinking
it.
they're
We
gonna
love
eat
it.
you.
They're gonna
'cause
eat you.
you're a
They eat
halfling.
energy.
Yeah,
That looks like
not
halflings.
halflings.
No, they only became halflings because they didn't want to get eaten by me,
Yeah,
a halfling.
that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, they might just
Yeah, that's a
they
good
might be
point.
chill with
What does
her.
Gil want to do?
I made sure to do the thing I wanted to do.
So
what do you wanna do
I have
now?
Forget it.
He's standing defensively.
Waiting to see what happens. Yeah. I want Nez to find out what the compass does, primarily. But, yes, I definitely want to see how that shakes out.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC! The most valuable player character. I want to know who deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration now for those of you listening and for those of you around the table. Nezrah's 1, Gildebrand's 2, Ophelia's 3, and Kanak is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I'll give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. 1, 2, 3, vote! All right, we've got 2 votes for Fee and 2 votes for Gil. Nez, why'd you vote for Gil?
Just kind of
Keep him up, sorry.
just being captain-y
Mm.
in the shop and just kind of moving things along and kind of just being the captain for Neas
All right.
and getting me stuff.
Very nice. Fee, why'd you vote for Gil?
Yeah, thinking to get everyone something from the shop, that was nice. And then, I appreciated him wanting to go back to Fee, because, yeah, maybe that would have been bad if she was alone. If there is another person with a tablet who probably isn't good, judging from all this so far. And then, yeah, appreciate giving the sword, just all of it, and lots of good shit.
Very nice. Gil, why'd you vote for Fee?
Just general good. I don't know how much of it's Lindsey or how much of it's
Yeah.
Fee, but the acting very in disbelief and confusion about what's happening. I don't know. I dig that.
Nice. And Can, why'd you vote for Fee?
Because we're in Fee's world right now. We're just living in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, lots of interesting stuff going on with Fee right now. I'm very curious. I'm intrigued.
All right. Well, that's 2 votes for each of you. So that means tonight's MVPCs are Gildebrand Milani and Ophelia Midori.
Happy
Each of you.
birthday.
Happy birthday to both of you. Take
Happy
your
birthday.
No,
you're
it's
sharing
my
it with
birthday.
me.
No, you have to share it with Fee.
Damn it.
D6
Kailua.
September 6th.
That's fine. They can know.
D's nuts. Fee's nuts. I don't know.
Because we are living in a ethereal world. And she was just
I
an
am
ethereal girl.
ethereal girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome.
Podcast really went off the rails at the end.
Yeah, it did.
At the end.
This is it.
And the beginning and the middle.
That's when you drew the line.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Love you. That took a lot out of me.
You kiss wrong.
Never said
Where
that
was the
before. Oh, you'll find the tongue later
Less teeth.
in your boot.
Oh no.
That's shoe for you Europeans. If you like what you hear, head on over to Apple Podcasts. Toss us a review. We'll read any review we receive on the podcast, but you don't have to just leave them on Apple Podcasts. But you know what? That does help for the algorithm, so please consider doing that. Also, please consider leaving us a rating. 5 stars are always appreciated. If there's a little bit extra, you want to go the extra mile, have some extra joy, head over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and check out our Patreon. Consider making us warlocks with your patronage. In each of our tiers, we have a bunch of beautiful, bountiful offerings, and you can do things like get early access to episodes, behind-the-scenes content. Even at the highest tier, you can design an NPC that will interact with the players for at least a little bit. We'll see how long. I might get bored. But check it out. See if there's anything that trips your crossbow. We also have a Discord, and it is
Motherfucking free.
It's motherfucking free. And the link is in the episode description, so check that out. Come hang out with us. We have an okay time most of the time. Also, we've got merch. tpublic.com, the D20 Syndicate page. Link is also in the episode description. Head there and see if there's any wearables, tearables, maybe some shareables that you would like to adorn your flesh
You can
with.
fit a couple people in a t-shirt together. It's
You could.
fun.
You could walk around.
If you think it could be bearables.
If you think it could be bearables. Yeah, sharing a shirt with your friends is like having a conjoined Facebook. It's
Yeah.
just bad news for everybody all the way around.
And then if you sit down, it'll be shareable.
Everybody say goodbye to Lindsey.
That was terrible, Lindsay. Scarable.
Terrible. Scarable. It's just terrible. But that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you in 2 weeks. I'm your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
I don't know.
My notes weren't good.
Mine were just about Great Pyra Lion, Songren the Sun Lion God, Shadow Bird Tier, can summon them once acquiring the year.
You
Boon.
should
We-
take notes.
I
You
get a
can
boon.
Are
understand.
we going to the aviary? Aviary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I get to know the boon I get yet? It said boon.
Not yet.
Oh.
You met Daniel Boone.
Oh, okay.
And drank Boone's farm.
Tight. You're 22 again.
It's Boone's farm. That's who's in the water. It's Boone.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's
Sorry,
his
we're
farm.
losing her. We're losing her.
Extra notes here.
I don't know.
Oh, were you asking
Hey.
because you also don't remember?
What?
Bad person.
No. No, I was pulling up my extra notes from this specific session.
I'm even more prepared than you could imagine.
Yeah. more than you'd expect, probably.
I have a black belt in preparedness.
It just says milk ?
So anyway, milk.
Harvey.
So is the Ashen Aries. And while you roll it, I have to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Tight. I need to stretch my legs and my coccyx hurts.
I also need to stretch my cock. 6.
You have 6?
All six of them.
Billy, please clean this up. Don't leave this
Hey.
like this.
This
I
is
don't know,
prime
man.
content.
No, it sucks.
Especially me thinking a long time.
Yeah, I love it.
It's really good.
Love listening to that.
Yeah, it's so
I'm just
good.
gonna put yakety sax in the parts.
Play-Doh.
Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah,
Was that the cat?
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That sounded like a woman.
It sounded like a small child to me.
What? It sounds like a cat to me.
Oh, weird. You were on some sort of flying vessel, an airship, if you will.